Viola.
Field Marshal. A commander such as yourself must understand the situation at hand. Please, do your men a favor and put an end to this struggle peacefully.
My men are faithful soldiers of the Prophet Noah. I will not allow their lives to be trampled upon by heathens and infidels. Such an act would tarnish the honor of Alistel, its people, and Noah.
Your sense of duty is admirable, but we can no longer afford to be so blind. You must know about Noah. He's already...
Don't say another word. Don't take away my reason to fight.
Viola, you mean you intend to act as a scapegoat for Hugo?
I would never. But even now I am still a loyal servant of the Prophet Noah. And you are the rebel army that draws its weapons against him. So long as there's a chance that you will harm his followers, my duty as a soldier is to ensure that doesn't happen.
Don't you see? To die here would be meaningless!
Stop, Lieutenant General. Say any more, and it'll just damage your pride further.
Do not speak as if you understand after forming an army to destroy us! Enough talk. Let us end this with our swords. Former ally or not, I will grant no quarter. Prepare yourselves!
Hey, I got this! You won't escape!
Let me have a go! Here I come! Take this!
You won't escape! Fire!
Give me strength!
There! Leave it to me! Fire!
Now! This'll leave a mark!
You won't escape! There!
Behold my blade!
Now!
You won't escape!
Too slow! How's this? How's this?
It can finally end.
We've won.
As expected. Now, Alistel has its reason to stop fighting. The Valkyrie has fallen in battle. No one could object to a ceasefire. Isn't that so, Lieutenant General?
They didn't need a reason. You could have been the pillar of support for the faithful.
Had our roles been reversed, you would have done the same.
I am equally to blame. I was unable to stop Hugo before it came to this, but there was no reason to fight to such a bitter end.
Then take responsibility in your own way. Hugo has gone to Alistel.
Viola, come on, hang in there!
My days were already so few. Please, just let me go quietly.
Welcome.
Sorry I'm late.
Don't be. I'm glad you were able to take the rest you needed.
We found the bastard. Just like Field Marshal Viola said, Hugo turned tail back to Alistel. He's got about 500 of his brainwashed soldiers with him, and Heiss.
Then our destination is decided.
Stocke. There's no future for Hugo. To be quite honest, he would be harmless if we left him as is. Do you still intend to go?
Field Marshal Viola fulfilled her duty to her life's end. We can't turn our backs on this.
Are you seeking to avenge your fallen men?
At first, that was why. But it's different now.
How so?
The people who have been left behind here need to go home to Alistel, and our fallen friends have to be returned to their families. Wouldn't you agree?
Stocke, you really have changed for the better. I'm proud of you.
And what of you two? Wouldn't you like to go home?
We'll fight to the end with you.
It'd be no fair if we went home and you didn't.
Everyone. Thank you. This will be the last stand. Please, lend me your strength for just a little longer.
The civilians seem to have calmed down for the most part. We've managed to dismantle Fennel's Thaumatek device as well. As long as the bare minimum of soldiers are left here, there will be no complications. Please, go forth without reservation, Stocke.
All right, then I'll leave the rest to you.
Of course.
We'll come back as soon as Hugo is dealt with.
I shall look forward to it.
This was not included in the terms of our bargain, Hugo. You said we would survive if we fled to Alistel. And your army is reduced to 500 men, most of them your personal guard. What do you hope to accomplish with such a paltry force?
Silence. Granorg's military incompetence is what caused this. The front line collapsed at its heels.
What? How dare you slander the Diaz Knights? Besides, the failures of the Alistel military are not so easily dismissed, though the apples don't fall far from the tree. You failed to destroy them with the weapon!
Such insolence. Surely you understand by whose grace you still exist in this world.
Oh, such humorous words. Whose grace, you ask? I can answer that question readily. None other than the Grand Prophet Noah. How is that for an educated guess? Perhaps I should take a moment to offer a prayer for Noah's continued graces. Almighty, all-seeing, Grand Prophet Noah, if it is your will, grant me the strength to exterminate the heathens and infidels. Am I doing it right?
You scum. Have you forgotten how you came to me and begged for your life after betraying your queen?
Begging? Me? Surely you've confused me with someone else. Do not distort the truth to suit your convenience.
You surrendered. That much should be clear to you.
What would you know? Diaz and I, our goal was to lay the foundation of a new kingdom. That is why we forfeited Protea. It kept casualties to a minimum.
You're saying you used us?
That was the plan. But now Diaz is slain, and I am broken. But that doesn't mean I intend to stay aboard your sinking ship.
You bastard! You think you can escape?
What nonsense. You're the one who escaped, but not for long. The rebels are on their way to erase you from history itself. Farewell. It shall be my name they write about in the texts of future generations.
Ah, Count Selvan. Where might you be off to?
That does not concern. The dream Diaz and I shared to give birth to a utopian kingdom will be my reality one day. I'll be remembered as the man who reshaped the world.
Ah, lofty goals, but alas...
You... bastard!
Pathetic men like you do not shape history. Hearing you prattle on about it offends me.
Well done, Heiss. You have my thanks for dealing with that wretch. Had a man like him been kept alive, I'm sure he would rise to interfere with my ambitions.
Consider it a parting gift.
What?
I was a fool to think you were capable of creating even the smallest wrinkle in history. My patience with you has run its course. Do as you will with your fleeting life.
Wait! If we combine our manpower, we could have well over 1,000 troops. Besides, the rebel army is disbanding, and those brutes have returned to their village. With the right strategy, we can turn the tide of this war.
Really, Hugo? Are you so incapable of seeing the truth without Noah at your side?
What do you mean?
Your personal guards have already abandoned you.
That can't be!
Selvan said so himself just a moment ago. Only an idiot would go down with a sinking ship. Your 500 soldiers have joined the winning team, the rebels.
That's impossible!
Well, I hate to leave on a low note, but I should be going. I suppose if I want something done right, I'll have to do it myself.
Wait! You can't just leave me! What are you going to do about this country? My country! Alistel! The nerve of these imbeciles! Let them have their speeches. I'll show them! It's time to activate the device! I'll use the sword, the magic blade of time! Historica!
I never imagined that growing so dependent on something could lead to such frailty. It just goes to show how strong Noah's influence was over the people.
They believed in him so much that to be betrayed by him made the despair that much stronger.
Alistel was united by the Prophet, but I finally understand just how unstable its foundation was.
Yeah. It won't be easy getting this country back on its feet.
I agree. They leaned on the Prophet Noah for so much support. They've forgotten how to stand. Our first task will be to give them a new reason to live.
Leading them in that direction will be your job from here on.
Quite honestly, I don't think I'm cut out for the task. That's why I wanted Field Marshal Viola to stick around. With her charisma, she could have done a better job than I will ever be capable of.
But, Lieutenant General, that kind of charisma is what caused the situation we're in. Noah's charisma made this country, and then Hugo spoiled it.
I understand that, but she had something more humane. Hugo turned his people into marionettes. But Viola, she deserved so much better.
I understand how great a person she was, but Lieutenant General, We have to accept that she's no longer...
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to do this now.
Let's go. We've still got a job to do.
Right. Where is Hugo, that bastard?
He could have gone to his office, but I doubt he'd have stayed there long. He's probably hiding somewhere.
Then what's the plan? Are we gonna comb the whole city?
If memory serves, wasn't there a sealed-off underground sector? Hugo depended on Fennel for his dirty work, so that'd be a good place to start looking.
So much has happened since I was chased from here. But I'm finally back. It's time to make a clean cut and remove the rot from Alistel. I know she's watching over me.
The parts I need to an impale core part, a blast core part, and a haste core part. Please bring them here if you find it. Thanks, Stocke.
What are humans? I'd always heard that humans were evil, but Vanos, Lise, and Lady Ott didn't think that way. They went out into the human world, just like my best friend. His name was Samra. He was a warrior and a village hero. Samra was kind to everyone and loved by all. He was very important to me as well. But one day, he left and never returned.
What happened to him?
It was a long time ago. Our village wasn't here, and we didn't have a barrier. Since we Satiros have the power to control mana, Hugo took an interest in us and stormed our land. Our homes were almost entirely destroyed. Those who survived hid in the forest. It was Samra who decided to do something at this time. He went to Alistel alone, to make sure this incident would never be repeated. He wanted to create a world where everyone could live together in harmony, and that was the last time I ever saw him.
Then Samra...
He was probably killed or captured. But if he was captured, Alistel would have said something. Since we haven't heard anything, he's most likely... Thank you for listening. I was hoping you might have heard something because you were in the Alistelian army. If you ever hear anything concrete about Samra, please tell me. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much.
That's... Damn, it's locked. That's... Tell me about him.
A gauntlet?
Yeah.
I can't believe this place has been right under the castle.
I can't believe they built it with the country's coffers.
Let's not worry about that right now. Hugo needs to be our primary concern.
Damn that Heiss! How dare he come this far to betray me? I've had enough. I'll handle things myself from now on. Fennel, start it!
Are you sure? This device hasn't had proper testing. You should at least have the Etherion with the...
Silence! Shut up and start it! Wait and see, Heiss. You'll regret betraying me.
Well, here goes.
I feel the power surging inside.
Was the experiment a success? Are you all right, Hugo? What are you? No!
Amazing! This is the power of a god! And it's all mine! Prophet Noah, I shall purify everything in your name with my own 2 hands!
Indeed. I beg your pardon?
Yes! Is everyone all right?
Let's move while the coast is clear.
That's... That's... Yes! Yes! Okay, let's push onward. Let's push onward. That's...
It's acting strange. Get ready!
I can help too. What's its weakness?
Eat this!
Leave it to me!
Ready? Too slow! Yeah! Eat this!
Fire!
It's finally over.
Huh? Hey, look at his left arm. It's connected to the thaw machine. Is he the soldier that we...
So, you've seen the light. You're Sero, aren't you? We were asked to get you out of here.
I see.
I'm sorry. We... All right.
For me?
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's the enemy!
That was a cinch.
Yeah, I found them! Yeah!
Barely even a warm-up.
We're safe for now.
Yes, I found them!
Is everyone all right?
Old man. You wouldn't be...
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the enemy!
Barely even a warm-up.
Yes!
Is everyone all right?
You won't get away! Yeah, I found them!
Is everyone all right?
Yeah! Yes!
Is everyone all right? We're safe for now.
Indeed.
Yes!
That's...
Let's move while the coast is clear.
Yeah!
Is everyone all right? That's...
Hugo. I committed no sin. Everything I did was for the sake of Alistel.
We finally find you, and those are the first words out of your mouth? To hell with you!
My will is that of the Prophet Noah. There can be no mistake of that. No other can hear the Prophet's words, convey them, and enact them accordingly. Please answer me, Prophet Noah. Please provide your gracious guidance.